Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different from the last two uploads, as the last two uploads were Mabinogi gameplay, tutorial kind of playthrough, such thing. Today we're just going to get to a little bit of a ramble, a little bit of tapping. So what I'm going to do is, I got a collection of my disc versions of PlayStation 4 games. So yeah, I got 2, 4, 6, I got 8 games. And I'm just going to slowly go over them and kind of talk about them, or whatever I talk about. Yeah, this isn't my whole video game collection, as the last, I'd say more or less the last 10-15 games I've bought have been digitally, through the PlayStation Store, just because it's more convenient than having to wait for it or go somewhere and get it. You can just, get it yourself. So the first game we got here is Madden NFL 21. Madden NFL 21. Now for Madden, I don't play too much of it by myself. Like, I don't play online games. I don't really play the storyline or anything like that. I play Madden strictly with my brother, my little brother. Ever since he was kind of little, we would play Madden together. He's still relatively young, but we'd play Madden together, and it's just a good way to bond and connect with someone, So what I did was, recently, I was at the mall. Like I said, I don't play Madden, so I had no reason to buy the new one, really, ever. I was at the mall, and I saw a pre-owned game of Madden, and yeah, it was relatively cheap. I think it was like $15-20 maybe. And so it was obviously an upgrade from the previous Madden game that we had. So I decided, yeah, I'll get to play with them. And now we play a couple times a month. We're not playing every day, but play a game or two a week. And it's just good times. It's real good times. It's one of the underappreciated aspects of video games. The relationship and time spent you can build and gain from just simply playing a game, So I'm not the biggest football guy anymore, as much as I used to be, but on the cover you have Lamar Jackson, the quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. What I like about this game is it has a very good soundtrack. Of course, now I can't think of any specific songs. No, it doesn't say it. Anyway, take my word for it. But no, that's pretty much it for that game. Yeah, if you're unfamiliar with Madden, it's a game that basically it's a recreation of the NFL. Pretty self-explanatory, based on how the game cover art. But yeah, so I got buddies who love playing it. They play it all the time. Some of my buddies they'll actually they'll make franchise teams. So they'll draft a franchise team on online mode, and they'll play a franchise together. So they all have their own drafted team, kind of like a fantasy football thing with drafted players. And yeah, they'll compete against each other and see who can win the Super Bowl. I don't get into it just because, one, I don't play video games that much anymore. The last couple, recently I haven't played as much, let's just say that. So, as long as we're sticking to the Madden, I thought we'd go this one as well. We got EA Sports Madden 19. So this was the game that I had, the Madden game I had prior to Madden 21. I never had Madden 20. Yeah, let's do this. Hopefully that picks up the disc sound. that sound. I hope it picked up well, because it's a very nice sounding sound. The Madden 21 didn't make the sound because I currently have the disc inside of my PlayStation. But yeah. What is there to say about Madden 19? Well, when I had Madden 19, me and my brother, and me and my sister, and my younger brother, we would, I got a few siblings and we would all kind of play, but, we did that with Madden 21 as well sometimes, but we would really go crazy. Like, we kept record of who had the most wins, who had the losses, you know what I mean? We'd take it very serious. We'd bet $1 sometimes on a game, you know, just things like that to get them more engaged into the game. On this cover, you have Antonio Brown, who was previously on the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's no longer on the Steelers. I believe right now he's on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Now, most Madden games, when they make a new one, there's nothing normally, typically from my understanding, there's no major changes, like crazy changes. You have things that are different, with gameplay that are different, how you play the game might be a little different. But let me tell you, Madden 19 to Madden 21, that's a big leap, in my opinion. I think they did a very good job with Madden 21. Madden 19 was a good game too, but Madden 21's a very good game. Alright, and our third and final NFL game is Madden NFL 16. Madden NFL 16. So I'm looking at this cover right now, and right here in the corner, wrong corner, it's a little sticker thing that says, all new fantasy mode, draft champions. So I guess Madden 16 was the introduction to draft champions, a new fantasy mode. Interesting. Madden 16 I was playing a lot back in the day. I was mainly playing by myself and teaching my brother the ropes of Madden. Okay, basic controls and all that, but he never competed with me. He whips my butt nowadays, but I am so sorry if you hear my dog in the background. Oh my goodness. I will be right back. My apologies, folks. For you, it won't be any time difference. It'll just be a weird little jump, but I just had to let my dog out real quick, so I just took a 5-minute break. Back to what I was saying, though. Yeah, Madden 16, I touched the most points. You know, probably the Madden I've spent the most time playing. I put a lot of hours into this one. This was when I was back in high school, you know, playing a lot of games with my friends, and yeah, it's a pastime, you know. I would always go, when I would go over each other's houses, you know, we'd play 1 or 2 games, like that more than one person could play at a time. It was always Madden, or it was the next game I'm going to introduce, which is NBA 2K. This one in particular is NBA 2K16. So NBA 2K16. Okay. Now, to any NBA fans out there, 2K fans, I should say, I followed it for a while. I bought the new one every year for a while. And I want to say like 2011 to 2016, I bought a lot. Unfortunately, I don't know where my discs are. They're not here. I must have just lost them over time, but that's unfortunate. I think 11 to 13 was on PS3 though. But the cool thing about this game is, ready? Let's show you this. cover art right here is interchangeable. So you can have the cover art set as James Harden. You can have it set as Anthony Davis. Or you can have it set as Steph Curry. So that's pretty cool. Well, customizableness to your game there, which is always a good thing. You like to know that they put in that work and everything. And there goes my dog again. One moment. Okay, I apologize, folks. When I do my videos, I usually do it in a quiet environment when there's minimal distractions. The last couple uploads have been at nighttime, so there's no background noise, there's nothing, there's no interruptions, but, you know, that's just how life is, you know? I'm not going to sit here and pretend like things don't come up, but, yeah. So I made 2K16. Out of all the games I've showed so far, it's probably the most time I've spent playing a game. I mean, I put a lot of time into this game. A lot of time into this game. I used to play My Career all the time. I would do, is it Ultimate Team? No, it's not Ultimate Team. It's, what's the word for it? Anyways, you would play a game mode, and you would draft a team. You could fantasy draft, or you could play as the current team, and then you just play like a regular seasons throughout, and, you know, you make trades, yeah, stuff like that. I always like the interactive stuff like that. So that's in May 2K16. Alright, that's going to be a short video today. You know, I just wanted to give a quick little overview. Yeah, I don't have any disc games, so that's that. Maybe in the future I'll do my owned games on PlayStation, the ones that I have digitally, because that's a much bigger spectrum of games. Yeah. Alright guys, well thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day. I appreciate it. One love.